I was at the park the other day, and I guess I just must have looked awfully pitiful because an old man came and sat down beside me, and before too long he said, "Well, get on with it, tell me what's going on." Normally I'm not a female and I don't like to talk about my feelings, but I was feeling extra bitchy that day, so I let it rip. And I said, it seems like no matter how hard I try to be a better person, that it never makes a difference. I'm always just kind of the same. And he did what old men do, and he sat there for a second and thought about what I said, thought about how he was going to reply, and he said, "Well, let me ask you, have you ever tried to shine a turd?" And I said, "No, I don't think that I have." And he was like, "Well, let me tell you something. If you do try that, you'll find that no matter how much you try and clean up that piece of crap, at the end of the day, it's still gonna be a piece of crap." Now, I wasn't necessarily feeling like having a conversation, so I thanked him for his words and went about my day. It wasn't until I laid down that night that I sat there and thought about it and realized that old man was calling me a piece of shit.